Who is you say you got a 4:30? Huh? Lee, you was cold last night. It was cold in your room. It was. Yeah. Shit, I didn't even turn it on yet. Oh shit.
What we waiting on? I already sent the invite through.
God, I was wondering what that was. Yeah, that bag right there. I was wondering what it was. Alright, I'm about to sit Malik Willis down. I gotta make sure I ain't. Gotta go with the shine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Tonight, it's the 272nd and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one to finish things off, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Monarchs of Toronto. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. A beautiful fake. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You talk about this Giant defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why
exactly got to get it
to
to
broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Like that, coach. Let's go.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Come on, come on.
They run it again with Williams. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
On 3rd down, Knowles. Got a man open, it's Ross. And this won't do it. He needed 6, he only got halfway there.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
You gotta get it to him. You gotta leave me alone, too. You better leave me alone.
Oh, a big decision here early in this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Let's go. I was offside. I was offside.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and there's certainly will there.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the Giants' 9-yard line.
Williams will try again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about offense.
That's a bad call, bro. You was gonna call it illegal.
You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Knowles. Touchdown! A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Monarchs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Bauer. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Pop a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Go check. Go check. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a give right side. It's Bryant. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And following the sack, they look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Bauer. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. When you look at this defense, it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, it's pretty rare to see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter.
Yeah. I was talking with him. I lined that up. I schemed that up. I was talking with him. He got a catch there.
Seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling they just want to stay in the zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing after the interception. Bauer. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Fuck, it was the fucking overshot.
21-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Monarchs 21.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Ready. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Bauer going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
To throw on third down. Bauer. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
First down, Giants.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The full start backs him up 5, first and 15. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass.
This NFC is going to be real interesting.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll look to throw again. He sets to fire deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
They'll come up second and 7.
Cougar 19.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 16 yards, a first down.
Watching that one takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
The full start backs him up 5, first and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and 17 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Knowles. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Monarchs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0.
It's all right, though. Shit, at least, hey, look like it's gonna be 1-1 heading into the playoffs. Both gotta look at each other. Hey.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Okay, ready?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Bryant, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Bryant, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
18 Riders.
To throw on 2nd down. Bauer. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Damn it.
Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already? They're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knowles eluding the pressure right. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Cardinal, 1879 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, Knowles throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Knowles flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What's up?
Right there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Monarchs have take
Like this how it should have been.
touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
35. Giants nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more
Running the
animated.
ball, trying to milk the clock. Talking about this game.
Off the play fake. Bauer. Pressure comes and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
It's good, so
Top
he-
5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Bauer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Wide open receiver complete. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. Put an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face in the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Let's go now.
24-yard gain on the play.
Pass or 11. Pass
First
or 11.
down, Giants.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Bauer. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Sliding out of the pocket. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing to start the drive. Bauer. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On second down, it's Bryant, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On third down, Bauer. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Bauer. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. There he goes right side. And And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Ready.
Back to throw. Bauer can't get away, and he's taken down. Nolan Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, go throw it. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Looking to throw. Bauer. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And now here's another interception. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Knowles escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Monarchs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Giants 14.
Who the fifth viewer? Come in.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Bauer. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
To throw on third down. Bauer flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On fourth down, Bauer. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Let's go now.
On first down, Knowles. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Monarchs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the
and my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Shit, I already came out. I'm waiting on you to get through. Yeah, I'm with Dash. Yeah.
A give to Williams, running right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mike Evans, 31 yards. And the Monarchs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off play action. Bauer steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Bauer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Looking to throw. Bauer. And now here is another interception. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Blocking 18.
On third down, Bryant, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Oh, this is off the side of his foot, and not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Oh, my God.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
Jeez.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Bro, this nigga up 70.
61 yards rushing for him now as he's
I ain't been looking at the game. I'm going to kick my team, see what my team was.
This game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
No stars, ain't it?
Ready.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Yeah, they probably tired, so team wrestling, and then they're going to
the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Nah, them 22, their jersey glitch is mad.
Convert to make it 1st and goal.
They're just a jersey glitch.
In the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Williams will take it in. Touchdown.
That's bullshit.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say,
on defense too.
Here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big.
Oh, yeah, sure didn't give a fuck. My niggas was hurt.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Well, if he make it at the first round, he's going to have to play me again in the division.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner.
Yeah, Keith, them niggas ain't running back. Them 22s, there's 2 of them.
In the next couple of days.
They try to throw. need to come up with something.
Nah, cause my niggas be looking like that too. Them niggas ain't running back.
Back to throw. Bauer. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. All right, maybe it'll.
Yeah, because my niggas was tired too them last 2 games. That's why I lost.
They can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way.
I got in though.
Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember. But at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game
And the crazy thing is, that nigga's 325 pounds.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. Powering is running forward, and they get him down, but now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll let this go for the end zone. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield, even if you
don't. A lot of linebacker on him.
Maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
2nd and 10. To throw again, Knowles. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. Now a timeout called for by the...
Your niggas was tired, my niggas was injured. That's shit, we got one more game.
Here in the final stages. Looking to throw. Knowles. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Knowles. Throw left side complete. That's Ross. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant